Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2013 Honda Civic LX in this great burgundy color. This front-wheel drive, 4-door, 5-passenger sedan comes equipped with a 1.8-liter 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. Starting with some of the exterior features, you got the 15-inch steel rims that the vehicle currently rides on with those nice Honda hubcaps. Those are wrapped in the Goodyear tires with lots and lots of tread, as you can see. As we continue down the vehicle, of course, you've got the nice compact side profile here. And in back, you'll find the nice Civic badging, as well as a nice chrome strip along the trunk lid there. Overall, this is a super affordable and fuel-efficient ride. All it needs is a new driver. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at some of the notable interior features. Hopping inside, the Civic is nice and easy thanks to the remote keyless entry. Simply hit the unlock button on the key and you'll be inside. You'll also notice you've got the trunk release button here, which is great to pop the trunk without having to hop in the vehicle. Inside, you're greeted with this very stylish gray fabric interior here with the nice pattern in the center of the seat. These are nice, comfortable seats as well. And of course, you'll also find the manual seat adjustments. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and take a look at all the bells and whistles. The features inside this sensible sedan start over here on the driver's side door panel with the controls for the power windows, locks, and mirrors. Underneath here, you've got a little bit of extra storage integrated into the door panel, and just to the right, you'll find the Econ button. If you have that toggled, you'll be sure that you're getting the best possible fuel economy. Just below that, you've got the button to toggle your traction control on and off. Under the steering column, all the way at the back here, you'll find the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can get it in the perfect position. And if we back up and take a look at the wheel, you've got a very nice 3-spoke design here, as well as a nice little silver accent piece at the bottom, and you've also got the nice subtle bolsters up top to give the wheel a nice ergonomic feel. Over on the left-hand side, you'll find the steering wheel mounted audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector buttons, and in the center there, you've also got the audio source button. Up at the top, you've got the button to cycle through your little info screen here, and I'll show you what's included in that in just a moment, and your menu button also accesses that screen. Below that, you'll find the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, as well as the voice recognition button. And over on the right-hand side, you've got the cruise control buttons, which is great for those highway drives. If we go ahead and take a look up in the gauge cluster here, you've got the analog tachometer at the bottom here, as well as the gear that the vehicle is in. And up top here, you've got your digital speedometer with a really cool textured look here. It's hard to see on camera, but in person, you've got a nice 3D effect going on with the speedometer there. You've also got, of course, your digital fuel gauge, as well as your fuel economy. Over on the right-hand side here, you've got that little digital display that I was talking about. As you can see, you've got a clock, and at the bottom there, you've got the exterior temperature, as well as the odometer. And you can see that this vehicle currently has 74,909 kilometers on it. If you cycle through with the buttons on the steering wheel, you can switch between your audio systems, so you can check what's playing. Next, you've also got your average fuel economy and your range. And of course, if you want to turn off the screen, you can do so as well. If you bring up the menu button here, you've got a couple of different options that you can go through. You've got your vehicle information, as well as your odometer and trip meter. You can also adjust the clock, and you've also got some additional settings here to go through and customize to your preferences. If you take a look towards the center of the dash here, you've got your audio unit, and in terms of your audio options, you've got your standard AM FM radio, as well as a CD player. You've also got USB and auxiliary inputs, and of course, you can also hook up your phone via Bluetooth. So you've got lots of audio options, and you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. Of course, over on the left-hand side here, you'll also find your hazard lights. Below that, you got the system for your climate controls, and this is a single-zone climate control system, but it does come with air conditioning for those hot summer days, and you've also got heated mirrors for those cold winter days. Underneath, you'll find the 2-stage heated seats here for both front passengers, and then you've got a nice little hideaway tray there. You can put some smaller items in there and close it up. Below that, you'll find the auxiliary input that I mentioned, as well as a 12-volt outlet to keep the devices charged up. As we continue down here, of course, you got your shifter and your parking brake. Then, of course, you got a couple of cup holders and a nice padded fabric armrest in the center here, and that opens up to reveal your center console with the nice carpeted bottom and your USB port that I mentioned. Take a look over at the passenger side. Of course, you've got your glove box with lots of room inside. And over on the passenger side door panel, you've got the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Taking a look up top here, of course, you've also got a couple of interior lights. So that concludes the features up front. Let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you got more of that same comfortable fabric seating that extends across the rear bench seat. And if we hop inside here, you'll find a decent amount of legroom for the rear passengers, as well as a handy storage pocket in the back of the passenger side seat. If you look towards the center here, you'll find a nice fold-down center armrest. It's a nice padded fabric armrest that also includes a couple of extra cup holders for your rear passengers. These rear seats also do fold down a 60-40 split if you have some additional cargo to store, and I'll show you where that's done in just a moment. We'll take a quick glance at the rear door panel here, and you'll find the same great design that we found in the front, as well as of course the switch for the rear window and a little bit of storage underneath. Popping open the trunk is nice and easy thanks to the key fob there. Simply hold the trunk button, it'll pop right open for you. And inside you've got lots of room in this carpeted cargo bay here. And up top here you'll find the latches to drop the seats in that 60-40 split that I mentioned. Of course, underneath here, you've also got a spare tire as well as the tools to change it in case you ever get a flat. That concludes this short video walk around, but this affordable and fuel efficient ride will not last long on our lot, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leith Head Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.